Hello again from the Netherlands. The year 2025 is coming to an end and I'm going to show you my top 20 fragrances I have worn in 2025, so my most worn fragrances. I have only now niche fragrances and some high-end designers. My honorable mention is one that is Balenciaga Pour Homme. I did wear it very regularly, but it's nowhere available, but it's still, to my opinion, the best or one of the best fragrances of my collection. It's a pity that it's discontinued. It's a real men's fragrance, a real classic fragrance, Balenciaga Pour Homme. Number 20, I had a lot of smoke fragrances this year. I discovered smoke fragrances and I love the stuff to wear on colder evenings. One of them is Wild Carrot Oud from Boho Boko. This has a spiciness of these wild carrot seeds, but also oud in it, and this combination makes it very smoky, and I like to wear smoke fragrances on colder evenings. So Boho Boko Wild Carrot Oud on number 20. Then my number 19 is a real oak moss fragrance, not IFRA regulated as far as I know. Real oak moss in it, mossy green, and that's Mousse Illuminée from Rogue Perfumery, an American brand, I think. And very nice. You only need a couple of sprays to smell gorgeous. So Mousse Illuminée from Rogue Perfumery is on number 19. Number 18 was a brand I discovered this summer, I think, on an event in Eemnes in the Netherlands, and that was a perfume event, and there was this brand of Alessandria, Antonio Alessandria Pluvia Sacra is this fragrance, and this is a spicy, little bit flowery, oriental and woody, and I discovered this, I smelled it and I wanted to have it immediately. This is very nice, an all year around fragrance, Pluvia Sacra from Antonio Alessandria. Antonio Alessandria is a brand of Sicily, Italy, and they make very nice fragrances, and this was my number 18. My number 17 was also on the same event, and that's Nostalgic Investigator from the Cyberpunk collection from Indices Parfums. Here you get ginger, cigarette, metal and ambery liquor in the fragrance. A very special fragrance with a very special color also, and a very nice fragrance I discovered this summer from the Belgian brand of Indices Parfums. It's called Nostalgic Investigator Cyberpunk. Then my number 16 is one of the best amber fragrances. It's Ambre Rousse from Parfum d'Empire. And Ambre Rousse is an amber with vodka and champagne nuances in it. Very nice and special fragrance. If you love your ambers in a special way, this one can be yours. So Ambre Rousse from Parfum d'Empire. Then my number 15 is a Greek brand, and the Greek brand is called Manos Gerakines, and this is called Metaxas. Yes, this is called Metaxas, and this is an oriental woody perfume with some fruity and honey in it, some cacao in it. Very nice to wear all year around. You shouldn't overspray it, but you see I already used a lot of it. Very nice fragrance to wear. I wouldn't wear it on hot summer days, but on other days it's very nice to wear. So Metaxas from the Greek brand of Manos Gerakines. Then my number 14 is Salome from the brand of Papillon Perfumery, and here you get a kind of ballpark. It's not the same, but if you like Kouros and you like it in a more sophisticated way as a unisex fragrance, this is a very nice fragrance. Papillon Perfumery from, that's the perfumery, and the fragrance is called Salome. That was my number 14. My number 13 is a well-known fragrance which I wear a lot in spring and summer, and that's Reflection Man from the brand of Amouage, the brand from Oman. And here you actually get a luxury version of something like in the same ballpark as Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. So Amouage Reflection Man at number 13. Number 12, a very nice tobacco fragrance from a high-end designer brand, and that's from Christian Dior, called Tobacolor. Tobacolor from Christian Dior, and it's a very special tobacco fragrance, and it's very strong, so you must look that a little goes a long way with the sprayers, but a very nice tobacco fragrance for colder days. So Tobacolor from Christian Dior. Then my number 11 is also a brand I discovered, I think, in spring, and that's Mind Games Mentor. Mind Games Mentor. This is very nice with plum, amber, coffee and cassis in it. Very nice fragrance. It's luxurious, maybe one of the most expensive bottles in my collection, but a very nice compliment getting fragrance. Then my number 10, we are on halfway, and number 10 is a fragrance which I bought, I think, 1 or 2 months ago, and that's Estrella de la Mañana from the brand of Une Nuit Nomade. And this is a smoky, spicy cacao fragrance. Some leathery in it, smoky, and very compliment getting, but you mustn't overspray because then you are going to offend people. Estrella de la Mañana from Une Nuit Nomade. Then number 9 is also a very popular fragrance which you get a lot of compliments with, and that's Janie from the brand of Soradora. Unisex, of course, and you get here fruity, sweet, cinnamon and almond in it. This cinnamon almond combination with some fruits in it, very gorgeous to wear. So Soradora Janie. Then my number 8, the best amber fragrance to my opinion, and that's Ambre Sultan from Serge Lutens. And Ambre Sultan from Serge Lutens is a reference amber fragrance. If you like your ambers or you want to start with an amber, start with this. This is the amber fragrance which you should start with. Very nice composition, and it's rather easy to wear, but if you want to start with an amber, this one is one which I would recommend to you, Serge Lutens Ambre Sultan. Then I am at number 7, and number 7 is one of my favorite, if not my favorite niche brand, and that's Andy Tower. Tower Perfumes, and this is L'air du désert marocain. I have a lot of fragrances of Tower because I like the Tower DNA. It's a special DNA you get in every fragrance, and the brand is from Switzerland, and the perfumer is also the owner and handcrafts those bottles by himself. And that's this one is a spicy fragrance. If you get here this desert feeling with spices in it, and that's a very nice fragrance, these oriental spices. There's also Au Cœur du Désert, and that's a more stronger and beast mode fragrance of this, and there's also a noir fragrance, but I have mailed him. He has at the moment no samples of it, but as soon as he has samples, I probably will order that because I like this DNA from Tower. So Air du Désert Marocain from Tower Fragrances, and that's my number 7. My number 6 was a very surprise fragrance which I didn't know. This is Fields and Reeds, also from Indices Parfums. This is bitter orange, seeds and spices, mimosa, benzoin and amyris. A very fresh and uplifting opening has this fragrance, and this is something to wear in spring and summer, and I already wore a lot of it because I also had a sample which I emptied. This is very nice to wear on spring and summer days. It's a Belgian brand, and this is from the Flowers in Rhymes collection, and the brand is called Indices Parfums, and this is called Fields and Reeds. So Fields and Reeds is my number 6. My number 5, my most worn fragrance from the summer, was Vibrato from Sospiro. Here you get your fresh lemon combination with some flowers in it, and it's also compared, it has a lot of similarities to Bulgari Tiger. So if I didn't have this and I had Bulgari Tiger, probably that was the one I would have worn a lot. This is very strong, it's long lasting, and in hot weather it's gorgeous to wear. Vibrato from Sospiro. Then my number 4 is a smoky fragrance again, and this smoky fragrance I must watch where oh yeah, here it is, A City on Fire from Imaginary Authors. Here you get Kate oil, spikenard, cardamom, clear root, what's more in it, dark berries, labdanum and burnt match. This is a real burn and smoky feeling, and very nice to wear outside with cold weather. So A City on Fire from Imaginary Authors. That's my number 4. So my number 3 is from the brand of Maison Crivelli, and it's called Oud Maracuja. Here you get this combination of tropical fruits with oud, and it gives you also some leathery and smoky dry down, which probably is referring to the oud, and you get maracuja in it. I wore a lot of this because it's very nice, very compliment getting. You don't need very many sprays to fill a whole room with this. Oud Maracuja from Maison Crivelli. That was my number 3. My number 2 is still a fragrance which I love because I find it easy to wear, and it gives you a lot of compliments, but there are some people who don't like it. And this one is called Ganymede from Marc-Antoine Barrois. And here you actually get this combination of, on one side, fresh notes and leathery, powdery notes, and on the other side you get suede leather. And this combination is very nice. There's also a fragrance, I think, Bois Imperial from Essential Parfums, that's in the same ballpark but lighter. This is the real stuff, and this is, to my opinion, still one of the best niche fragrances in the market. Ganymede from Marc-Antoine Barrois. And then my number 1, my most worn fragrance of 2025 is again a Sospiro fragrance, and this is called Dolce Sonata. Dolce Sonata is a unisex fragrance with floral and fruity nuances and a dry down with smoky and leathery nuances. So this is my number 1 most worn fragrance of 2025. I am wearing this and I'm going out, going to a club or something. This is very nice to wear on such days. So this was my top 20 of 2025. I am intending to buy not as many fragrances anymore as last year, but the fragrances I will buy will be quality fragrances. On my list is at the moment Civet from Zoologist, and I also want to look for Ambra from Acqua di Parma. These are two fragrances which are on my list. I won't buy any clones anymore because a lot of them turned to be out very disappointing, and I was in the past a fan of clones. There are also some good winter clone fragrances, but in the end I think there's a real quality difference between if you want to wear fragrances on a long term. Clones are getting, especially the summer ones, I got some clones of, for example, this Blue Talisman, and they are all getting boring. So I stopped with buying these kind of fragrances. So I hope you liked this video. I wish you a very good end of the year and a very healthy and nice 2026. And we will meet again. Subscribe on YouTube, TikTok and Insta, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.